Hey guys, it's SB2Warstone here, back with a new video. Now this video is just going to be me talking. I haven't really made many videos about me just doing that for a while. I only do it when there's an update or when I have an announcement to make. Or just celebrating the holidays. That's all I really make these videos for, but I never just sit down and talk. And now is a good time to do it. Now that I'm refreshed and wanting to say stuff, because usually I just either say things to myself or talking about it on like Twitter or Instagram or something. Anyways, what I'm here to talk about now is something that I've been struggling with a lot, and that's motivation. I know a lot of people in the world struggle with it, including me, and it kind of creates a burden for me. There's been a lot of stuff in my life that I haven't done or didn't do because of either motivation or because of other reasons that I'll probably get into in the future. I don't really want to get into now because then I'll start ranting about that. But the point is, motivation has been hitting me hard on some things sometimes. And, you know, that's fine. Usually, with motivation, I usually try to help myself. Like, I haven't been motivated to make videos sometimes. And my way of doing that is by doing a little bit at a time related to making videos to get back into it, like either streaming or editing a video for at least 5 to 10 minutes or just watching one of my old videos. That's kind of a way to help me get back into the groove of making videos again. And this entire holiday that came up, I didn't make videos at all because I wanted to play games on my own time and didn't want to make videos about it. I did want to make videos about certain games that I had, but I just decided not to. Like, I remember last year, I said I was going to make a Kingdom Hearts series, Kingdom Hearts 3. I played that entire game, recorded all of it, and then midway through the year, I still haven't uploaded it, and then I looked back at the footage and I just changed my mind. And that's because of multiple reasons, because of unmotivation, because midway through the series I lost a friend, so I was just very mopey for the rest of the series. There was a lot of stuff that I had to cut out and edit. There was some parts of the series that just didn't record. There was a lot of problems that happened, so I just scrapped that entire series, which that's usually what YouTubers do. They usually make a series and then realize that it's not something they want to do and then cancel it. Or sometimes they just make a video and edit it and then realize it didn't really do well. Or just don't upload it at all when they feel like they didn't put in their all. Which is kind of what I do. Like, in my videos I seem very lazy and chill and calm. I'm not really too excited. I don't really burst out. I only do that in GTA videos, and that's because I'm playing with somebody else. When I'm playing by myself, I'm very chill, very calm. I don't usually play a game and like start screaming and being overreactive and stuff like a lot of YouTubers do. And I don't know if that means I'm not putting in my all to entertain you guys, or if that just means that I'm just not motivated to be super expressive. I just want to be myself, how chill I am. Which, I guess it's the combination of all of them. And, you know, it's not easy trying to get motivation. Sometimes you just have to do little bits of it at a time to help yourself. Even if you can't feel like getting anything done, just do one little thing that is good for you and feel proud of that little accomplishment. And compliment yourself every once in a while. When you play a video game and you get really far, although you may die, you can, talk about how far you went. And instead of complaining about how you died and how you shouldn't have died there. Or how you're making a video and it didn't really do all that well, but it's something you're really passionate about. You shouldn't just feel unmotivated to upload more of that content just because it didn't do well. You should just upload it because, hey, there's memories in here. Memories that other people, at least one other person can see, or even you can see looking back on it. Because YouTube can be about you. YouTube, like if you're a YouTuber, it can be about you. It can be about other people. It can be about both. You can upload a video just for the sake of saving the memory permanently online. You can upload a video for other people to see and like it. You can upload a video because you're passionate about it. There's many other ways to upload a video, and in order to find motivation to do those things, you have to do little bits. Like if you want to do a sketch or a skit for your YouTube channel, or for acting, or for theater or something, or if you're doing stand-up, you just talk to yourself in the mirror or practice, or even look up videos of other people doing it, or even write it down. Like there's a couple projects that I want to do in the future related to big projects, big acting projects, that I have to write stuff down, and I haven't felt motivated to just finish that entire project. So every week I make it a plan to at least write at one line of the project. Although it's not much, it's a little bit at a time to get myself into it more and more. And then I bump up the line more and more and more. And if I feel motivated after I do that first line, or if I have like a brain zap or whatever in my brain to keep going, I will keep going. It's kind of one of those things where you have to force yourself to do something very minuscule and small. And after you do that, your body just, or your brain just wants to do more half the time. And that might not be the same for like crappy jobs. Like you don't feel motivated to go to your job because you hate it. If that's the case, then try to get yourself a better job. Even if you pay, even if it pays less, just try to get yourself a job that makes you happy. And although, unless you need the money, if you're like fine with the money, if you're prospering with money, but you hate your job, just get a lower paying job, or another job that suits you. Something that will make you happy in life, because you shouldn't be miserable, because the more you be miserable, the more you don't want to do anything. And the more you don't want to do anything, the more things get problematic for you. Because if you don't want to do your job, then you're going to be very miserable, and one day you're just going to either quit or not do as good as you want to, and then you'll be fired, something like that. Or maybe even at school, where you got like a 60-something on a test. Well, for some countries that is actually passing. So if you're failing a test, or failing a class, and you don't feel motivated to want to bring that grade up because you already gave up, just try your best to do a little bit at a time on the school. Try to study at least for 10 minutes every night. Try to, of course, do homework, but I'm not somebody that used to study at all at school. I never studied. I still don't know how I got honor roll for many years without me studying. I guess I was just good at memorizing. I'm definitely not going to say that I was smart, because I wasn't, but I was good at memorizing. So if memorizing is hard for you, try to find things that'll help you remember. Like maybe for you, draw better. So, or you have characters or OCs and stuff like that. Try to draw them while you're studying, or try to draw them while you're writing down notes for school. Try to think of a story involving those characters. That'll probably help. If you're just failing in general because you don't put in too much work, then try to do more and more work, and even get help from other people. I know it can be very hard, but teachers will definitely, well, they should help. If they don't help, then try to get it from a student or from anybody online. And then you can do practices every now and again. Like, there's always ways to help your motivation get picked up, whether it's just doing the job, forcing yourself to do it, or doing similar jobs that are easier to get yourself into the gist of things. There's just many different ways for yourself to do what you want to do in life, and never ever give up, because because the world gives you chances every single day. Like, there's a lot of people in the world that can pass away the next day. They can have a random heart attack. They can get in a car accident. They could do this, that. But considering you live every single day, that means the world is giving you daily chances to just do whatever. Help yourself in the future. Do your dreams. Get great. Make a name for yourself. The world just gives you abilities to do that every single day. And you shouldn't take advantage of that, because the world can one day just stop giving you chances. Can just give up on you like that. And by giving up on you, meaning you might pass away. The world never gives up on you otherwise. If you think the world gives up on you just because, things aren't working out, then that's not true. Because if you're still living, then that means the world has something better for you one day. You just have to go and get it. And although it may be hard, although it may be difficult to get the motivation to do that, one day you will succeed in what you want to do, as long as you try hard enough. And although there's many downfalls and bad things happening in lives, there's always something good that'll happen in the future. Like, earlier last year, I went through a huge downfall in my life. Something that really broke me mentally. But months later, it just helped me become a better person. Helped me realize people that are worth thinking about, people that are worth spending time with. I met some amazing friends after that experience. So, the world can get better. And you may have, horrible schoolmates, horrible classmates, horrible parents, horrible siblings, horrible coincidences, or just horrible events happening to you in general. But the world won't constantly give you horrible things. Eventually it will stop. Because the world can only make you go down low far enough, until it just stops and says, okay, now it's your turn to bring yourself back up. It's basically pushing you down a ladder, and then, pushing you down a slide, and then telling you, okay, now walk back up this slide. It'll be hard, and it'll be tough, but as long as you're strong, you'll be able to make it back up that slide. It's a weird metaphor, but it works. yeah, life, although it may hit you with some bad things, it may hit you with some horrible events, it may make you feel like life isn't worth it. It definitely is, and you just gotta find the motivation to believe that. And I don't know. It's weird how the world works, because some people have it worse than others, some people have it better than others. But and you don't know why that is. Like, somebody in the world can be super rich, but they don't deserve it. And then somebody poor can be an amazing person and don't deserve the poorness. Like, the world is weird based on the fact that it's random. Some people don't deserve what they have, some people deserve better. But the best way to get what you deserve is to try for it. Try little bits at a time. Like with you getting money to move out. You may not be motivated to get a job, but you can do little bits at a time, like maybe do chores for other people, mow somebody else's lawn. Although that's not like an actual job, that's a chore to do, so you can get a little bit of cash to bring it up, and then you start realizing, hey, doing this is good for me. Yeah, that's my rant on motivation. It's a pretty long rant. I'll probably cut some things out that I feel are unnecessary, but other than that, I'm gonna leave talks like this pretty much uncut. Because, sometimes you just gotta say what's on your mind. My mind's been pretty hurting recently. I don't know if it's a headache or I feel lightheaded. Something's been happening. But at least it still works. At least I can still have rambles like this. And I don't know how long I've been rambling. Probably like 20-30 minutes. But I'm glad I can do that. And I hope you all can find the motivation within yourself to do every little bit at a time in your world. And I will definitely be proud of every single one of you that attempts something, that keeps moving towards tomorrow, that keeps letting yourself take chances, that keeps being strong. And hopefully I will find more motivation within myself as well. Because motivation is something we all need to improve on. Even big-time celebrities probably have moments where they're like, I don't want to do anything. But they move on. They get strong. They do it. And so can all of us. Because no matter how much money you have, how popular you are, how different your views are from other people, how many bad or good things you've done, you're still human at the end of the day, and you're still capable of insecurities and unmotivations or sadness. So hopefully you can get the strength to move past all that and get through all that. And hopefully the things that I've been saying throughout this entire video have been motivational in any way, have been good to just listen to. Like I said, I don't really do make videos like this. Was that sentence right? It sounded wrong, but I think it's right. But yeah, I don't really make videos like this, but I hope that I helped somebody in any way possible with this. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. If you seen this video, bless you. If you had a bad day, honestly and truly, I hope it gets better in some way. And, I hope if life is going horrible for you. I hope it does get better. And, yeah. Thanks for listening to this. If you're here throughout the entire video and didn't skip a single bit, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And if you want to listen to more of me talking about serious subjects, there's going to be a video on the left that talks about a YouTuber that passed away last year called Etika. I did talk about depression and suicide on that video. Or if you just want to ask me a question for Q&As, you can do that on the video on the right. And yeah, see ya.